That definitely shows it's a valve cover. So far everything seems to be fine. That particular part of the valve cover is really bad. Let's go ahead and check on the other side. Other side seems to be dry. What the heck is this? Huh? Seems to be dry here. A little bit of oil on the oil cap here, but looks like everything is good here. It just needs to be cleaned. So we'll do that real quick right now. Holy shit, this is dirty. Oh my god. That's a whole fucking mess. Jeez. Second air filter. See how bad this is. Oh my god, that is terrible. Oh, yeah, this has a lot more than the other one. Jesus Christ. Definitely overdue for a change. These are very common to CDUs. It can cause whole types of problems in the future if you don't take care of them. It's like this is still fine, but we're still replacing it regardless. Alright, so I've installed the new pulley. Looks like it's pretty snug and fit. Now we need to put the new tensioner, which is this tensioner right here. As you can see, it's pretty rusted, so hopefully the bolts won't be as bad as what it looks like. Thing definitely does not look like it's been replaced in the past, and it's making all sorts of noises. Yeah, definitely due for replacement. This is the very old, I'm presuming this is definitely from 2005, original tensioner, and definitely making lots of weird noises. That just means that this needs to be replaced ASAP. This is the new replacement. Let's see what this looks like. Look at the night and day difference between the new one and the old tensioner. As you can see, it makes weird noises, it's rattling. This is pretty much, look at that, very much silent. Alright, so I finally installed the new Serpentine belt, new pulley, new tensioner. This is a lot harder to access on this part right here because of these hoses. But it's not as bad as I thought it would. Definitely lots of scratches, but nothing too serious. I'm just making sure everything is tight here. No overlapping or anything like that. It looks like there's no overlapping on the belts, tensioners and whatnot. Perfect. So hopefully we'll see how this goes. Hey, what is going on everybody? It's me, Euro here, and this is a quick update of my W203 C240 Wagon. Now, as you can see, it looks a lot different from a couple of weeks ago. And let's start off with the roof racks. So I got this about a week or two ago. Now this is from Harbor Freight. All master is about 100 bucks. Though these are pretty sketchy for what they are, but I mean, I've driven this lots of miles and it's been stuck in there pretty good, so there's that. Another thing is these roof racks right here. This is the cargo, this is the roof rack. This roof rack costs about 100 bucks, so all in all they're about like 200 bucks for both. Definitely looks a lot better now with the roof racks, and also I'm able to use this for some utilities like standing up or something like that, putting some wheels on top, or any sorts of things that will not fit in the trunk. I think the biggest differentiating part of this car now from a couple of weeks ago is the tires. So these rims came off a W210 E-Class from the late 90s to early 2000s, and it actually looks really good on the styling of the W203. They really replicate the monoblock looking style wheels that I really wanted at the fraction of a price of one set. So I got these at 150 bucks, but you know, if you want to buy the original AMG monoblock wheels, those are at least like $1,200 for a good condition. Now there are some curb rashes here and there, and it's old school with the weights outside, which I'd love to get rid of. Other than that, I am waiting for my center caps, my center silver caps, to cover these rusted bolts. Now, under the hood, as you can see, it's decently clean. However, pollen is definitely taking over everything right now. We got a new serpentine belt, we got a new tensioner, we got a new pulley, which actually, this is a very important part of this whole entire serpentine belt system. This part seizes, the whole thing is just going to be in shambles. I'm presuming once this gives up, well, the old one gave up, all these hoses and whatever is surrounding it will be a mess. So that was definitely a good preventative maintenance right there. Another good preventative maintenance are the air filters, 1, 2, and as you guys saw, it was pretty easy to remove. All I had to do was just pull these hoses out and then just pluck this out. I mean, the car feels so much responsive now. It doesn't feel like it's bogged down, doesn't feel like it's stalling or anything like that, and you could definitely notice that horsepower increase, and it's actually quite outstanding. All the statements I made in the past about how slow this car is now really irrelevant, because the air filter just needed to be replaced, which is crazy, isn't it? Now, I'm still not done with keeping up with the maintenance of this car. I still have to do the fuel filter, the whole entire brake hose system, and you know, new brakes and whatnot. So we'll still do that, and especially the valve cover, which you guys saw that was leaking a little bit. And we also can't forget about the cabin air filter, which was very nasty, and that was a very easy flip off, flip on type of situation. These are just 3 clips, pull it out. Anyway, so far it's been an absolute crazy journey with this car. Now the reason why I'm making these videos, this is the first part of the 2-series video I'm making on this, is the fact that I'm actually trying to go across America from Maryland to California. And to do that, you want to make sure all of the parts of your car are in good condition, and that means from fuel filter, air filter, tires, especially tires, you definitely want to make sure they're all in good condition. That's why this video is very important, because whoever is trying to do something as stupid as this, like me, it's definitely going to be a good insight. So far, the M112 has been very, very reliable. A little bit of top off here and there because of the gas gauge of oil. But once I get that sorted out, it's only 112 bucks on FCP EURO. And I don't think it's even going to take more than 2 hours of my time. That should be pretty much it. This car should be good to go for most of the situations I need it to go to. And I've been driving it back and forth to many states, from Virginia to Maryland to Pennsylvania, Delaware, you name it. And it's really just been an absolute trooper at heart. And who knows what's gonna happen next time. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the part 2 of this video. Stay tuned.